Hey guys, it's Billy Rood from FIFTY8 magazine.
I just have a couple of questions.
Mr. Gray will see you now.
What was he like?
He was polite, intense, smart, really intimidating.
In this video will be about the 50 Shades trilogy. Do you think 50 Shades of Grey is just about sex? Think again. Beneath the passion lies a deeper story. But in order to see it, you'll need to confront the ego's grip on control and desire. And this is probably one of my steamiest videos. But let's be real. But the symbolism in these films is like a masterclass in understanding your own ego. Esoteric symbolism in film and TV uses three-dimensional characters to symbolize unseen aspects of the human psyche and the journey to remembering who you truly are. Films are never literal, and the main character and their relationships they have represent aspects of their consciousness pushed out into three-dimensional reality. And in 50 Shades of Grey, the main character, Anastasia Steele, experiences the journey of awakening to the seduction, control, limitations, and darkness of her own ego mind in Christian Grey.
Oh my God.
Are you ready to see the hidden esoteric truths and unveil the dominating control of the ego mind? So let's begin.
You're here because I'm incapable of leaving you alone.
Then don't.
I don't do romance. My tastes are very singular. You wouldn't understand.
Enlighten me then.
Welcome to my world.
And the 50 Shades of Grey films explore an esoteric journey from lust to true love. The trilogy is a story of seduction, control, and ultimately transformation. And beneath the surface of a steamy romance and lust, it explores a profound esoteric journey, how the mind's need for control and the ego's lustful cravings poison relationships and block the path to true love. And for women, Anastasia Steele's journey reveals how confronting the ego's illusions of love leads to peace, fulfillment, and the heart's liberation. It is the spiritual journey into loving her own ego mind from control to freedom, the love of self. And to really understand the ego mind, this opening scene in their dialogue speaks to the personality of the ego mind.
I've always found that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. The key to my success has been in identifying talented individuals and harnessing their efforts.
So you're a control freak?
Oh, I exercise control in all things, Miss Steele.
Anastasia interviews him, which is symbolic of how the heart tries to understand the ego and its lack of love.
I just wonder if perhaps your heart might be a bit bigger than you want to let on.
There's some people who say that I don't have a heart at all,
Why would they say that?
because they know me well.
This polarity of the heart and mind out of balance creates tension and desire.
Earlier you said that there are some people who know you well. Why do I get the feeling that that is not true?
This desire, often confused with love, is what is known as lust.
Look at me.
I am.
The control of the mind's desire over the love of the heart. And the explanation of Anna's family reveals her own disharmony with her father representing her heart and her mother her mind.
My dad died when I was a baby, so I was raised by my stepfather, Ray. He's amazing.
And your mother?
My mother is on husband number 4. She's an incurable romantic.
You?
Am I romantic? Well, I study English lit, so I kind of have to be.
And this tension between her ego and her heart is the dance of yin and yang inside all of us. When her heart isn't full, the ego tries to control her with his own insecurity.
I find you intimidating.
You should. Eat.
Not to mention high-handed.
I'm used to getting my own way.
That must get very boring.
I'm not the man for you. You should steer clear of me. I have to let you go.
This is how we all get seduced by the ego mind, with all its intrusive thoughts of control, aggression, power, and excess.
If you were mine, you wouldn't be able to sit down for a week.
What?
In the first film, Christian Grey draws Anastasia into his intense world of passion and control, initiating her into a relationship bound by a contract.
What's this?
It's a non-disclosure agreement. It means that you cannot discuss anything about us with anyone.
Are you gonna make love to me now?
Two things. First, I don't make love. I fuck. Hard.
And the second thing?
Come.
Christian's attraction to physical dominance and explicit terms mask his inability to connect on an emotional level, symbolizing how the ego craves control, attachment, and satisfaction through lust rather than love. And when Anastasia is introduced to the playroom, she is realizing the visual representation of the control of her own mind in its desire of pain as pleasure. She soon realizes that the ego mind only wants control of the heart rather than connection. And the ego, which is always symbolized in films as me, Anna's questioning of her own mind is symbolizing introspection and seeing beyond the limits of the mind and its limited programming.
You're a sadist?
I'm a dominant.
What does that mean?
It means I want you to willingly surrender yourself to me.
Why would I do that?
To please me.
To please you? How?
I have rules. If you follow them, I'll reward you. If you don't, I'll punish you.
You'd punish me? Like you'd use this stuff on me?
Yes.
What would I get out of this?
Me.
And for Anastasia, these early encounters are captivating, yet troubling. She finds herself enticed by the thrill, yet hesitant about its true meaning. She starts to realizing the dominating behavior and control of her own mind in Christian Grey.
What if I don't want anything to do with that?
I would understand completely.
But then we wouldn't have any sort of relationship at all?
This is the only sort of relationship I have.
Why?
It's the way I am.
Christian's need to control even the sexual aspects of their relationship represents the ego's toxic tendencies.
When you said negotiate, what did you mean?
I already have a contract prepared. It's fairly detailed. You would review it, and we would negotiate what you are and are not willing to try.
How could I know what I'd be willing to try?
Well, when you've had sex, was there anything that you didn't like doing? We have to be honest with each other for this to work, okay? I would like to fuck you into the middle of next week.
You're not fighting fair.
I never have.
I'll review all these changes and try to arrive at a decision.
You want to leave?
Yes.
It mistakes desire for love, thinking that intensity alone can bring fulfillment. Lust poisons their connection, leading to feelings of emptiness and doubt for Anastasia, who senses that something is missing.
What's the matter?
Nothing, I'm fine.
Is he not making you happy?
He is, yeah. And most of the time, yeah. It's complicated.
Something more profound than just physical intimacy. She realizes the pain of her own mind.
I told you before, if you want out.
I don't want out. I'm not exactly jumping at the opportunity to get whipped and tortured in your red room of pain.
That room is much more about pleasure. Promise you.
This surrendering of the heart and self to the ego and its comfort zone of control and dominance is the main issue with humanity and its lack of awareness.
If you agree to be my submissive, I will be devoted to you. This is what I want. I want it with you.
Why do I have to sleep in here? We slept in the same bed last night, like normal people.
Try not to get hung up in the sleeping arrangements. If you agree to do this, you're gonna want your own room.
Why? 'Cause I'll be your sex slave?
I don't want to do this here. Let's talk downstairs.
No, you know what? I think I'll hold on to my free will a little while longer, thank you.
To really understand the ego is to understand the abandonment and lack of love that creates the desire for pleasure and control to hide the pain.
Did that hurt?
No,
You see? Most of your fear's in your head.
I need more. I want more.
Hearts and flowers? That's not something I know. Anna, please. It's you that's changing me.
Let me touch you. Let me.
Spiritually, pain is the same as pleasure. There is no separation. And the abandonment is symbolized as Christian's childhood and not remembering his mother, which is symbolic of his heart.
The woman that gave birth to me was a crack addict and a prostitute. She died when I was 4. I remember certain things. Terrible things. I don't remember her.
And at the end of the first film, Anna requests to see how bad her mind can punish her for its pleasure, symbolizing the pain the mind creates when we go unconscious and submissive to the ego mind's control.
Why do you want to punish me?
Anna.
Why do you want to hurt me?
I would never do anything to you that you couldn't handle.
But why do you even want to do anything to me at all, Christian?
If I told you, you'd never look at me the same way again.
So there is a reason. Tell me. Do you want to punish me right now?
Yes. I want to punish you right now.
What if I told you that I feel the same way about being punished as you do about me touching you? Would you still want to punish me then?
No. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't need to.
Why?
Anna, stop.
Why do you need to?
Because it's the way I am! Because I'm 50 shades of fucked up.
Show me then. I need you to show me what you want to do to me. Punish me. Show me how bad it can be. I want you to show me the worst. It's the only way I can understand.
When the mind loses its control and is faced to become authentic and accountable for its actions, it acts irrationally and creates walls to close it from the heart.
This is giving you pleasure. Don't. Don't you dare come near me.
Anna, becoming aware of the darkness of the mind, finally takes back her power and confronts Christian and becoming the dominant force of her own mind.
Stop. No!